had a wonderful weekend. I hope you all had an opportunity to enjoy some holiday festivities or get some things done because, you know, we still have things to get done, I'm sure, at this stage. We are 10 days out from Christmas. Wow, that is just shocking. But it is Monday, December 16th. I want to give a special shout out to my dad. It's his birthday today. Happy birthday, Dad. Hello, everybody. I'm Deb Floros. This is my weekly show, Designing with Deb, here at artbeads.com/live. I'm welcoming you all in for a fun show today. We're going to talk about some fun things. There's some great things that are going on at Art Beads this week. So I want to share as much as I can with you while we have this time. Good morning, Eric. Good morning, Michelle. Oh my gosh, Michelle says it's a snowy morning. Ooh. Kara's here. Good morning from Colorado. Hi, Kara. Tell me, you guys, how are you doing? How are you hanging in there? Did you enjoy any holiday festivities over the weekend? Was there a holiday party you went to, a family gathering to celebrate something related to the holidays? Tell me what you did. I'm curious. I want to know. Did you make some jewelry? Did you make some holiday jewelry by any chance? Inquiring minds want to know here. So before we get started with the show today, just a few things to share with you guys. At artbeads.com, there is a wish list sale going on, and it is 20 to 30% off bestsellers. So I'm sure that a lot of you love the bestsellers. So if you go to the website and you click on that banner at the top, you can get to all those bestsellers and everything that's in that sale, and you will love it. There are so many great deals to be had. And we are in the 12 days of Christmas giveaways. And today, if you make a purchase, you will get a gift with purchase. And the purchase today is seed beads. So you'll get a little mystery seed bead gift in your package, and I'm sure you'll all love it. Hello, PJ. Good morning. Joan from Phoenix. Hello, hello. Kim Caldwell, hello. Good morning, Denise from Southeast Coast, Florida. Hello, I bet it's nice there today. Bridget from Maryland says, good morning, Deb. I've been working hard to put up my Christmas decorations. Great. The more they go up, the more festive you'll feel. Susanna says, made several changes. I wonder if you're saying cha-cha bracelets over the weekend from my bead blends she's been buying. Oh, that's great. Loved them. That's a great way to use bead blends is cha-cha bracelets. Oh my gosh, I love those. Dee says, good morning from Southwest Iowa. Hello, Dee. Susie in South Florida says, went to a Vietnamese Christmas program and ate Vietnamese delicious cuisine with chopsticks. Yum. I love Vietnamese food. I'm jealous. And Dee's here from Southwest Iowa. Hello. Mary C is in Idaho, says it's snowing hard. I'm sorry, you guys. Well, maybe you enjoy it. Some people enjoy the snow. This time of year, I think it's kind of festive, even though I don't get snow where I am. But when I lived somewhere where there was snow, it was nice to get it during the holidays. Laura Q says, hi there, friends. Good to be here. Hello, everybody. So let's see. Logistics. If you're watching at artbeads.com/live, that's the most interactive. So if you're watching on YouTube or on Facebook, we'd love for you to come on over. So go to your browser, put in artbeads.com with that / symbol and live. And you can come on over here and join us because we can chit chat here. We can have some holiday conversation and you can shop the show. So in that shopping bag, you've got some really fun goodies today. We are going to focus on gifts for the jewelry maker. Now, when I say gifts, I don't necessarily mean it has to be wrapped up and put under the tree, but I am very much an advocate for this time of year. We go out, we run around, we buy things for everybody else. We maybe make things for everybody else, and then we don't necessarily always take care of ourselves. So I'm a big advocate of pick up something for yourself today. And I tried to gear this show towards 3 reasons to do that. One is it's okay to treat yourself. Treating yourself is special. It's good. It's important. Self-care is important. Another reason is taking stock in what you've got. So maybe this is a good time of year to pick up a new tool or pick up something that you need to stock up on. Maybe some new bead blends, maybe some new tools, something that you might need going forward. A third reason, and this is special to me, every year when I worked full-time in the corporate world, I used to take time off at the end of the year, at least a few days. And I would use that time to learn something new, practice something new. So maybe it's a good time to pick up something that you haven't done before. So I'm going to show you some things with those themes today. So if you want to check out everything I've got, check out the shopping bag if you don't want to wait, but I'll have some prompts here for you. Eric and Michelle are here to help out with questions, and let me catch up on a few more comments here. Let's see. Ellen from New Jersey is saying good morning. Flannery says she's from Phoenix. Yes. And it's actually cool here. Yes. I was out in the 40-degree weather yesterday morning. It was so cold, Flannery. Laura Q says, I used to go out to Mount Lemmon and enjoy the snow when I lived in Tucson. Yes, that snow can come to Mount Lemmon. I'm not close enough to see it, but I bet it's beautiful. Flannery says, I make jewelry for my tiniest Christmas tree. Oh, I love that. I love to do that too. And Mary C says, would like it if the snow stayed in the mountains. I'm sure there are plenty of people who feel that way. All right, I'm gonna flip my camera down, you guys. I'm bring so much. Look, I've got a little tree for you today. My little festive bow Christmas tree. These are great little bows to put on your jewelry gifts for yourself. So I thought I'd put those out there, show you some tiny bows for some festivities. So to start the show today, I've got some fun things for you. So I love a cuff bracelet, and Art Beads has some amazing cuffs. So this is a really nice, high quality brass cuff. This is a 1-inch concave cuff bracelet finding. Now, you could take this cuff and wear this cuff as is. It's beautiful, it's shiny, it's gorgeous. So if you like this and you just want to wear it, great gift for yourself, gift for somebody else. But as jewelry makers, as you know, we can't really leave things alone. So I thought I would pair this up and show you. This kind of goes in the vein of if you want to try something new this season or take a few days to try something new, this might be something you'll want to try. I like to embellish a cuff with little flat back rhinestones. So in the show today, I have the most beautiful festive prestige Hot Fix flat back rhinestones. These are 2078, they're SS20s, and they are gorgeous. These colors are absolutely holiday to the hilt. So there's some red, some green. Mary C, don't let me forget about the earrings. I'll show them to you in just a few minutes. So here's a beautiful green. These can go onto your cuff. You can use some diamond glaze to put these onto your cuffs. You can also use E6000. I actually prefer E6000. That is a kind of a tricky glue to work with, but I like it a lot. It does a great job, but diamond glaze will also work here. And you can put these beautiful crystals. intended to get a few of these on here in advance of the show, but just to show you how these crystals will show up on this brass. They are gorgeous. So you could do a simple row of them all the way to a cluster of them here in the center of the bracelet. You can do whatever fun design you would like. And Santa Barbara Girl, absolutely. This is something you could do lots of things with. You could put clay on this. You could embellish the clay. You could use the flat back crystals in the clay as well. This is something, that maybe takes a little bit of time. You'll want to make sure you use a rhinestone applicator for something like this, or a crayon, something wax that will allow you to apply onto a surface. But this is such an absolutely lovely cuff and just ripe for the embellishing. Now, speaking of hot fix, I thought I would share in the midst of this conversation, the deal of the day is unbelievable. It is one of the most amazing tools. It is the Hot Fix Crystal Applicator. It is a wand set, and it is by Crystal Lane. And those kinds of tools always seem to sell out, but we're actually offering it as our deal of the day. So it's an amazing sale price. So it's in the shopping bag. If you want to drop one of those in, perfect time. I've not used the Hot Fix with metal. So, and I did a little bit of research. I can't find any applicator like rules around metal, but I would say use the applicator with fabric or paper or some other type of, material other than metal. So, but that is an amazing way that you can use these. If you don't like a cuff, you can take these beautiful, gorgeous, flat back Hot Fix rhinestones and use them with that applicator. So really, really, really beautiful. And Santa Barbara Girl saying that's not in the bag. So maybe someone can check that out for me and make sure it's there. So these flatbacks are amazing. This is in the show as well. I just suggest try it. This is a fun thing to do. If you've got a little bit of time and you can work on a fun project, it's absolutely fun to do. I love it. Now, another fun thing I like to do that I've been really enjoying, let me pour these off camera, is I've been working a lot with the designer bead blends. So look at this one. Oh my gosh. This is fantastic. Actually, there's one more bead in the bag. Okay. Now it's full. Look at this bead blend. So as you know, we've been sharing these designer bead blends throughout the year. They've all been created by the design team at artbeads.com. And this one is called Black and White because it is mostly black and white beads. And what I love about it is it's got some really cool shapes. So for my friends out there that love the fun and funky shapes, there's some good ones in here. And there's some just really interesting and fun beads to work with. So you've got some teardrops that have like an ethereal finish on them. You've got these little polka dotted beads. This time of year, I like to wear black and white because it shows all of the beautiful festive colors you might want to wear. So maybe you've got a red necklace or a green necklace or a blue necklace. Black and white shows up nicely, but then put black and white on black and white and you've got a real statement. There's actually some gray beads in here as well. These are all check glass beads. Most of them are vintage and they are finds from the Art Beads warehouse. They were all specifically blended for you folks out there who are makers and who love the exclusive blends here at artbeads.com. So this one I'm crazy about. This is really beautiful. I'm going to dump this back in the bag because I'm going to show you another blend that we've got today. And if you're taking some time at the end of the year and you want to try and do something different, play around with something different, challenge yourself, get a bead blend, get one of these designer blends, and you can make some really amazing things. Okay. Oh, I need a moment. Look at this. This one is so good. This is, I think, one of my favorites of the year. This is the Safari Designer Blend. And you might guess, if you've watched my shows before, it might be because of this guy. Oh my gosh, he is the cutest elephant. So these are very hard to find elephant beads. I used some small ones in my show a few weeks back. They came out of a blend. But look at these big chunky elephants that are double-sided. There's also some of these amazing deco beads. And look at these. So cool. Really fun. These almost look like they're tiger striped. There's also some really fun metallic beads in here. Oh yes, Eric is talking about something that is coming up. So you guys have to stay tuned. You can't leave me today if you want to get in on something special. Look at that bead. So this is another designer blend for you to work with. Treat yourself and also treat yourself to a challenge. Make something with these beautiful blends. And if you do pick up some of these blends, we would love for you to share them in the Serious Art Beaters Facebook page. These blends are just so much fun. We want people to see what you're making with them, and we want to see. So, you know, we love it. And oh, the red bead I see. Look at that one. This is the most unusual shape. It's kind of a swirly shape. Really, really unusual and cool. Got red and gray in it. This is just a really cool blend. And, you know, maybe you just want to hoard those elephant beads and take them out and work with the rest. But there are so many fun things to work with in this blend and all of the blends that we've been sharing with you here on these shows and at artbeads.com. All right. How about this? So, if you are doing something for yourself and you just want to make something really simple, I'm going to give you all the pieces and parts to do it. I'm not going to do it today, but I love a good hand-dyed silk ribbon. Now, Art Beads offers a number of these beautiful ribbons. They are amazing quality, beautiful colors. I fell in love with this one because it's sort of a red, but it's also sort of a pink. So this translates to holiday. It translates to Valentine's Day and beyond. And this is just a really nice quality piece. Now, what I like to do with this is just string it up with something really simple. And I typically like to use a pendant, but I'll show you a couple of other options. These are in the show as well. This is a JBB antique silver plated pewter squiggle barrel bead. And it's got a large hole and it's got such fun squiggle design on it. You can literally put this onto your silk and you have an instant embellishment of your silk for a necklace, a bracelet, however you decide to use it. One simple, nice, nice metallic piece. Gorgeous, gorgeous bead. I love a JBB bead. This one is super nice quality. It looks gorgeous with this silk. That's one option. Then you can also maybe go with a trio of these beads. So these are tiara cast, and these are antique silver 8mm legend large hole spacers, but I think they are more bead sized personally. You can use these for spacers for sure, but look at the detail on those. That tiara cast quality is showing through. This is the bead hole size. Oh gosh, Leah, my daughter is allergic to metal, so I use those ribbons on her necklace instead of a chain. Yes, I forget that people do have allergies to metals. This is a great way to use something beautiful for a necklace or a bracelet. So with these guys, you can put them through or put them onto your cord, and they can be an embellishment as well. You can put one on or three on or more. And you can knot the cord around them if you like, but they actually stay nice and snug onto this cord if you are worried about, the length of the cord, and you need the length and you don't want to use it up to knot. So that is, oh gosh, Eric, Hotfix applicator just had free shipping added to it. You guys, that applicator, it's a great tool to have, great time of year to get it. Try it out, get yourself something fun, and free shipping. Hello, that's exciting. Okay, so one more thing for this silk cord. I always want to call this fairy cord. You can add just a simple pendant. And this is a favorite of mine. This is an art bead sterling silver flat heart pendant. This looks a little bit like a tag. It's got a nice big loop up top. It's double-sided. Now, one more thing to think about for this while I'm thinking of it. You could put some of these flatbacks in there. Just a thought, just an idea. But if you want to take this and onto your silk cord, you might want to use some big jump rings. So I've got these big jump rings in the show as well. These are also great staples to stock up on for you makers. I don't always use big jump rings, but there are applications for them. And when I need them, I love to have them and grab them out of my ring container. These are 8mm open jump rings. They're 18 gauge and they are silver filled. So you can take a couple of those or 3 of them or 1 if you prefer and put them onto your pendant and then string the jump rings onto your cord. So just a few things that you can do with this cord, and you can make something for yourself, something that's easy, something that you don't need to think a lot about, just a super instant design kind of thing. But these come in all different colors, and I especially love this color here. This is pink and red. So it's a lovely color for this time of year and Valentine's Day, which will be upon us sooner than we think, in the blink of an eye. So that's a fun thing. Now, a couple of other fun things to work with. So I shared this a couple of weeks ago, or maybe last week, the little gnome bead mix. So we put into this fun kit or mix. I want to call it a kit, but we put this fun little thing together for you guys to maybe make something gnome themed. So you'll get some little shoes, you'll get a little hand bead. If you didn't see this in the previous show, you've got the ability to make a little fun gnome design. Your pieces will vary, but there's some like flesh tone pieces to make body parts. This is a super, super fun thing, and I shared with everybody at a huge craft fail with this little blend, but I'm super excited to make something with the little shoes, like an earring pair. So add a gnome to the tree. Michelle, that's a great idea. This is just fun. We just thought this would be such a fun little challenge for you guys. And the shoes are worth the price of admission for these. They're just the cutest. These were a warehouse find. There were so few of them. I just couldn't believe when we found them. But they are precious. They're fun to work with. So don't miss out on these, because once these little blends are gone, they're gone forever. There are no more of those shoes anywhere, at least, you know, at Art Beads. Now, here's a fun little project. So I've got a couple of things, again, that I'm hoping you might want to use together. So I love hearts, and I love them all year around. So this little beauty is a Prestige 5741 Love Bead, and it's 12 millimeter crystal. It is super faceted, super high quality, and this is perfect just for a bracelet design. My thought was to match it up to this bead blend, and it is a seed bead blend. So you could make a very simple beaded bracelet with this little love bead as your focal. This is very holiday to me, but does carry on through into Valentine's Day and beyond. So let me pour these guys out, because I think you guys will like this blend. And I always have a hard time getting off the cap in the beginning, which is a good thing. So look at these gorgeous beads. So this blend is the Avonlena Blue Designer Blend. So this is a designer seed bead blend. And if you haven't taken advantage of these designer seed bead blends at Art Beads, now's the time. This is an absolutely beautiful blend of beads. There's kind of some wine colored beads, some glossy kind of white blend, white beads. And I would just literally string that up and use that crystal heart in the center. Santa Barbara girl, it's my jam too. It is my favorite holiday to design for. So I'm eyeballing this. This for me is going to be a very simple beaded bracelet with that gorgeous faceted bead as my focal. And look, I mean, on your wrist, it's a nice size, but it's not too big. So it will proportionately be fine with your 11-0 seed bead designer blend here. So I absolutely love that. Julie Newton says, me too. She loves Valentine's Day. So I'm already thinking about Valentine's Day. You can see I've mentioned it a few times. So this is a gorgeous, gorgeous blend for you to work with. I think these colors really go any time of year, and you get a full big vial of them. So don't miss out on these today. This is a really fun thing to pick up. Bracelet, but try working with seed beads if you haven't worked with them. I know some of you are not seed beaders, so yeah. So I'm gonna shift gears quickly to the big thing of the day. Well, you know what? I'm gonna do a couple more first. I'm gonna tease you a little bit. So I mentioned earlier in the show that sometimes this time of year, it's good to take stock of your tools. So maybe your tools are a little rough. Maybe you need something new, or you want to try something new. I've got a couple of Xuron tools in the show today. I love tools. I use all different brands of tools. Excuse me. I use all different brands of tools, and I love Xuron. Xuron tools are such a nice quality tool, and they are problem solvers for me. So I find that these Xuron cutters are some of the nicest cutters that exist. So I can cut through wonderful, all of my wonderful projects, the larger gauge wire and the small gauge wire. And they have just such a nice mechanism to them. The orange handles help me to find them when I'm working late at night. Hi, Tina. Good to see you. And Santa Barbara Girl says, I love the Xuron. Yes, they are amazing. And Maxi Shear, I'm not sure. They offer a smaller version. I think the Maxi allows you to do a little bit more of a larger gauge, Ellen, but I'm not 100%. Maybe Michelle can give us some additional information on what that means for this product. Thank you, Michelle, in advance. Now, you will see me use this tool routinely on this show and in my own personal videos. This is the chain nose by Xuron. Look at the size of this chain nose. It is tiny. This allows you to get into spaces that you can't get into, and it's not as tapered as some. So a lot of your chain nose pliers are wider and taper down just at the very end. These are very thin all the way. So you've got lots of room to get into those tight spaces. And I love this. Michelle says the cutter can be used to cut soft wire up to 12 gauge thick. Thank you, Michelle. That's great, because sometimes we're working with those thicker gauges and we need a good cutter to do that. You don't want to use a cutter that can't handle it, because then you might mar your cutter. So this is by far in my top two favorite tools. So today is a great day to treat yourself. It's the time of year to take stock in your tools. How are you doing? Do you have everything you need? This is a great one to drop into your shopping cart and run away with today. Okay. Another fun thing I wanted to show you if you want to try something new. This is the Beadalon Baby Jewel Loom, and I've got a staple in there, which I want to take out so you can actually see the product package. And I'm sorry for the ring light here, but you can see this is the Baby Jewel Loom. Now, I believe that Sarah Lovecraft and maybe Julie Bean have done some of the projects with the loom on their shows. The baby loom is smaller than the loom that was first created by Juliana Avelar. She is amazing. I love Juliana. This is a great tool if you want to start looming. And this one is tiny, compact, and already has a built-in bar for you to do the holding of the shape of the loom. This is a great quality product, and there's tons of content out there about how to use the loom. On the back of the package, you can see just a little bit of a picture of what you could create. You could create a pendant, you could create earrings, you could create a bracelet. This is a great time of year to pick up something like this for yourself and challenge yourself and say, I'm going to try this. And maybe it won't be perfect the first time you use it, but you can start the new year off right with something interesting that you're adding to your jewelry making regime. So this is a great fun tool to add to your cart today. It's the Baby Jewel Loom, and it's a Beadalon product. Really nice, high quality tool and fun to work with. Okay, I have two more things, and before I do the last, I'm going to do this before the last thing. All right, I need my bead mat for this. So I've got my Beadalon bead mat. I didn't put this in the show today, but there are bead mats available. Okay, this is what Eric and I talked about this just before the show today. So I'm calling this a This Show Only Special. You may have seen the Beading mystery mix. I think Becky Doll used this in one of her shows recently. This is the most fun in a bag that you can find. This is the Art Beads Beading mystery mix. This is the size of the bag. It fits almost, well, it's a little bigger than my hand. And it is jam-packed with all kinds of fun mystery goodies. Now, every single one of these bags is going to be different. So what I get here isn't necessarily what you're going to get, but this is the perfect thing to get this time of year. Spend a nice quiet day between the holidays and just dump this out and have a blast. Now, what's cool about this is it is $9.99 today with free shipping. This thing is priced at $12.99 right now. So you're getting a screaming deal for this fun thing. So I'm going to pour mine out and I'm going to show you. Oh my gosh. So I've played with a few of these, and every time I get one, I get something I'm super crazy about, some fun find, and I know that it's going to be different than what someone else finds in theirs. So this is the whole thing poured out. So much fun. Sarah says, oh my goodness, just ordered another of those bead mixes. They're fabulous. I agree. So there's always a few little bags. Like this is a rhinestone rondelle. Like it's a metal rhinestone rondelle. This is fun. So we had our bead blends, those designer bead blends. Maybe you just want to drop this as a focal with a bunch of the strung beads in your blend, or you can find a bunch of beads in here, string them up, and this is on your piece with a little bit of bling. I've seen seed beads. This color, yes, please. This is almost kind of in the same vein as the Pantone color of the year. Maybe a little bit more orangey, but it would go with it. Oh, Eric, thank you. $9.99 plus free ship. Amazing. And there's always some like cording or leather. I've got two pieces. I've got some flat leather in this purple, and I've got some brown leather that's round, and just enough to make a bracelet or something fun. Oh, look at this. Oh my goodness. Okay. I'm crazy about daggers right now. Look. Oh my goodness. This is an entire full strand of daggers. This alone is like a $9.99 purchase. This and this. $9.99. Wow. Look at these daggers. They are stunning. I've been making lots of fun things with daggers. These are the 2-hole version. I'm having a blast with daggers right now. It's one of my favorite things of the year. Super cool. A whole strand. There's also, oh my gosh, this tiny ball chain. This is beautiful. So you guys know I love a good chain. And this is really lovely. This is like diamond cut. Really, I agree with you, Susan. They are beautiful. Look at this tiny chain. Really, really cool. Santa Barbara Girl says, who sees daggers as flowers? Yes, there are some makers out there that use daggers for flowers. Amazing. Look at this metal bead. Wow. That is absolutely spectacular. There's so much like detail to this. I don't know if you'll get the same thing as me, you guys, but this is to show you the possibilities. You've got some chunky beads. You've got, oh, here's some leaves. Everybody loves leaves. There are some leaves in this package. Look at those beauties. There are some teardrops. Oh, wow. Look at these. And these are good quality check glass, you guys. This is not like, oh, let's put the, the worst beads that we have in this bag. No, 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 no. These are super nice quality check glass beads. Look at these teardrops. Wow. You can really use these for so many fun projects. Look, here's some other fun shapes. Look at these. Wow. And Eric, I agree with you. We have no worst beads here at Art Beads. Amen. I've been in that warehouse. There are no bad beads. No bad beads to be found. Maybe, maybe because a bead fell on the floor and broke, it's a bad bead, but that's the only kind of bad bead that is is at Art Beads. Look, we've got a triple slide clasp. So a triple strand slide clasp. These are invaluable. I've seen these in other bags. Oh goodness. Look at this heart. This looks like Murano glass to me. Wowee, that's amazing. This one, oh, this blue is just singing my song. Wow, that's cool. And then there are like some tiny beads. So, I love working with 2-hole beads to make beaded beads. Look at these little, this little like paisley bead, 2-hole. You can do some really fun things. And here's a matched pair. Actually, I see a few of these little diamonds with the 2 holes. Wow, wow, wow. And there's even an earring back. There are some head pins. There is a noodle tube bead. Wow, I love these as focals. I've used these for focals, and I've put beads on either side of them, and I've even hung beads from these with a jump ring or with a wire wrap of the beads. You could create a focal like that. You could, if you get the same as me, look, this chain fits in my tube bead. Oh my gosh. Okay. I think I might cry. Look at that. That's so great. Again, you guys, you may not get the same things, but there are so many fun things. There's some little drop beads. We used drop beads earlier this year in an earring design that I did. Ooh, look at these. This is fun. So these are some little diamond cut links. So this is just, it just goes on and on. So even if you don't want to make something, you just want to sit down and play with beads for a little while, like you can pour this out and just just play with the beads. They are so great. Here's another tiny heart. So much fun. This is, here's another metal bead. Wow. This is absolutely beautiful. So there's 2 big metal beads in mine. I gotta think you'll get something, a large bead of some sort. This one is one of those beads that has the metal center and it's glass, I think, on the outside. Definitely glass. Oh, look, this is a little strawberry. This is, lay your hands on the beads. Feel the power. I feel it. This is just hours and hours and hours of enjoyment. And if you only make one thing, maybe you grab these 2 beads and you make earrings, you can put this aside and you can grab from this pile of beads anytime you need a little something. So maybe you just need a little something interesting. Maybe you just need a fun teardrop for an easy necklace, a little bar necklace. Maybe you need a couple of little flowers. This is just so much fun. This is an amazing deal, and you're going to get free shipping, you guys. So don't miss the opportunity. Grab one of these for yourself. Get one for a friend too. Maybe the 2 of you can sit down and do a bead swap. Okay, well, I got one of these. I didn't get one of those. So let's swap these 2 beads. Oh, look, that's a banana bead. Okay, that's a banana, a glass banana. Okay. So if that doesn't sell you, this is such a fun thing. So this is all like my natural reaction to all of this. Look at all these goodies. So much fun. That is the bead mystery the beading mystery mix of the century right there. So this is in the show, you guys. Don't miss out on this one. I'm going to put this aside because I'm going to play with that later. Just saying. My last thing is also a mix. And I actually tore this open already, so my apologize. But this is the Sand and Mirror, or Smoke and Mirrors, Jesse James Beads bead mix. And this is one of my most favorites. I've worked with this blend or this mix quite a bit. So I did a design with this blend for Jesse James Beads a while back. And it's what part of their color trends. So these are all like grays and kind of like neutrals. And I made with this blend these cool earrings. So this is just one thing that you can do with this blend. So I love, love, love the combination of beads here. So if you take a look up close, you get some big chonky. This is a huge chonky faceted crystal. And this could just simply be on a little wire wrapped bar and put some chain on it. And you've got a gorgeous blingy necklace. And there's two of them. So you could do big, chonky, blingy earrings. These are great New Year's earring beads. There's also these amazing drop beads, which I used at the bottom of my necklace. And then look at the metals here. So you've got these little connector pieces with the rhinestone in the center. Super cool. These double-sided, detailed metal beads are cool. There's some frosty crystals in here. Look at these table cut beads. These are really, really cool. There's just a fun mix of things in here. And I used the bead caps as connectors. So if you didn't see that, I used connectors here out of the bead caps. So super fun to create with. This is another, just one of those things. Sit down, grab yourself a mix or a blend, the designer blends that we talked about. Here, I'm going to pull out this one again. Grab some of these and sit down and just make something and challenge yourself to make as many things as you can with these. And it's a great way to get the creative juices flowing. Santa Barbara Girl says, if you get this mix, you will have a ball, literally. Yes, this is that like the New Year's Eve ball that drops. So much fun. So this is just a way that you can challenge yourself, end of the year, holiday time. Make some things for yourself. Challenge yourself to try some new techniques, use some new materials, use some new colors. That's what I want to encourage you guys to do for this time of year. Take stock, challenge yourself, and get yourself something nice. Get yourself something nice. Treat yourself, because the holidays are supposed to be enjoyable for everybody. I know you guys take care of everybody else out there. Take care of you as well. A few reminders before I go. The deal of the day, that Hot Fix applicator, and you get free shipping. Thank you, Eric. And this show only beading mystery mix. Unbelievable. So cool. You will love it. $9.99 plus free shipping. So great. And there's some great tools in the show, some great blends to work with. We have that fun silk necklace idea. So many fun things to work with. Don't forget about all of those fun things that you can pick up for yourself or for someone else. I mean, if you're still gifting for people, get them for someone else, but don't forget about you. I advocate for you. So thank you guys for watching. Thank you for being here. Don't forget to close out your carts. And this week, there is a jam-packed week full of shows from the Art Beads design team. Don't forget, Andrea Bieber is here tomorrow, and you'll see Julie Bean on Wednesday. I'll be back next Monday with a project. We're going to make something very winter-esque, and I think it'll be fun for you. Wow, you guys, I love your support. I love that you're here with me every week. And don't forget to check out all the great deals at artbeads.com, and have a wonderful week. Go make some stuff. We'll see you soon. Bye, everyone. Woo.